Working for a builder, people come up all the time and ask for assignment clauses. Can I get an assignment clause put into this agreement? Sure, no problem. There will be a cost associated with it because we have to redo paperwork to change the name and a lawyer has to look at it. And sure, while assignment clauses are great to be able to sell it before you close on it, builders don't want that. So while they'll say, yeah, no problem, you can have this assignment clause, but what you don't know is 99.9% of the times, you are not going to be able to advertise it, assign it, or sell it on MLS. You know, the platform that has over 90% of the resale homes. Now I know what you're thinking, well, why wouldn't a builder allow me to do that? It's an investment, especially if it's going to take 3, 4, 5 years to build it. Simple. There's no benefit in it for them. Number one, builders don't want to compete with you. What if they have units that they haven't sold and now you put yours on MLS, so they got to compete with that too? They don't want to do that. Number two, the domino effect. If your publicly listed home sells, everybody else is going to see that. If it goes for higher, it might influence other people to sell off their home. And no builder wants to be known as somebody that sells to investors. And if it sells for lower, well, now all the people that haven't closed yet, the bank's not going to give them the mortgage because the bank's going to say, hey, it's not worth what you're asking for anymore. You got to come up with the rest, which then puts the builder at risk because they might not get the money that was promised to them by these sellers. It's a lose-lose-lose situation for the builder. Now, an assignment clause absolutely makes sense if you're buying for your kids, your parents, and you know that in advance, or you already have somebody that you know is going to be taking over. But if you're counting on buying a pre-construction place, selling it and make a profit off of it, well, I would get it in writing in the agreement. I will be allowed to sell this place on MLS. That's really tough to do. So that's probably the number one thing I've learned. Assignment clauses are not all that they're cracked up to be, because you have to go from advertising to the majority of the market to, you know, less than 10% of the market. And that's on like places like Kijiji or Craigslist and things like that, right? Is Craigslist still around? I don't know. There's no way to find out. Thank you for watching, and for more content like this, hit the follow button.